You can use the spade if you like. I think it's in the bag of compost. You can use from the bucket or just use a spade, yeah. Oh. Just got to be careful not to jog the table.
Sorry. Not too much.
No, and we need some water. That's the only thing. Oh, this is nice and... Oh, this is nice and soft. Dampish. Yeah. Sour gravy. Hello. Thank you for joining us. See, things are happening. We're using all sorts of different containers. You can just fill another one if you like.
I can fill the one if you
Yeah. So we've got a wobbly table here. Sour Gravy says, I love cooking. Yes. Hopefully everything will grow and we will then be able to cook something. You never know. In case you wonder why the table's moving, it's because Emily's just filling up the tubs. But I think she's realised now. So it's all about angles. How are you? Are you having a good afternoon? Oh, we got some other people. 6 others here. No, that's fine. Thank you. Haven't a clue what I'm doing. So I have grown things before, but I'm just doing this, going to put the seeds in here. And it's going to be spring onion to begin with. They're not going to know what's what, are they? What, this?
Yeah, this.
Everybody's very quiet. I'm waiting for someone to say, you're doing that wrong. Oh. It's on a smaller scale than allotment gardening. Would you... Oh, I tell you what I could do. I could... Oh, what, you took a vote? What do you mean?
What you're counting in what container?
You're all about, aren't you? In our water butt, or down there might be... Well, I think that's going to be a bit big. That's the only thing. You could borrow the jug quickly and pinch his water from the garage. Well, there might be one down there. Obviously, being Sunday, I've got everybody at home as well. Would you like to water them? Just no? They've got 2 chances, haven't they? Live or die, basically. See if I've missed any messages. No, I haven't. Should we put that one over there? There's 9 of you here, and you're probably all thinking, what is she doing? This is how not to garden. This is how not to do it. But you never know, we might end up with something. Hi, Sally Ann. Thank you for joining. Sally Ann says, hi, Lisa. What are you planting? We've just put some spring onion seeds in there. And now in here is going to be some pepper seeds. But it's all hit and miss. It's a case of, you know, I'm not doing it properly. I'm just doing it my way. And Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. Sarah says, wait a minute. Please. Sarah says, how, I just said she's live. What's she up to? I'm attempting to sow some seeds and then make this a live regular feature through spring and into summer. How we'll get on, I really don't know. But it's just something different, a bit of fun, isn't it? I mentioned it in live a few weeks ago. And people said, yes, do it. And I thought, well, we will just have a go. Oh, look out, we have Bertie joining us now. How is everybody's Sunday? Thank you, Emily. Funnily enough, that's so much better. How long before he jumps on the table? Oh, I hope he ages in there. So, for all you gardeners out there, you're probably shouting at your phone screen or whatever you're watching this on, your tablet or the TV, and you're saying, no, you're doing that wrong. You don't do it like that. So that's peppers in that one. Sarah's going to go tenpin bowling, she thinks, this afternoon. Well, you've got to beat Ben, haven't you? Sorry, Ben, if you're watching. Oh, we've got a stone there. Instead of cooking live, this is sowing seeds live. I know I'm totally bonkers. Thank you. And if you're wondering why I'm speaking funny, it's because Friday I went to the dentist and I had to have a tooth removed. And it's not great, but I'm so much better at speaking today than I was yesterday and the day before. So tomorrow I'll be speaking even better. That's the plan. There's some words I can't pronounce. Right, in this little tub we're going to put in some courgettes. Hello, Bertie. Do you want to come up and say hello? Do you? Would you like to, would you? Okay, well, maybe Emily will pick you up and you can say hello to everybody. Oh, these are quite big seeds. Emily, look at these. Yeah, look at the size of these. Thank you. I was going to be doing this anyway, so I thought, well, we'll just have a go at doing it live. Why not? But do not copy what I do, because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. Things have grown in the past. If I've missed any messages, I'm sorry. I'll have a look in a second. No, we've got a seed I haven't even covered up, look. And then these are all going to go on my kitchen windowsill, I think. Have you got, will you know what's in that one?
Mm-hmm.
You will? Let's have a look, see if I've missed anything. Would you like the rest of those courgette seeds? Now I've got some lettuce seeds. If I can get into them, of course. Yeah, thank you. Emily's going to just open them for me. Oh, thank you. These are minuscule, these are. Would you like to do that? Thank you. We're going to, so not everything arrives at the same time. We'll plant them at different stages. Actually, Emily, I know I just gave you those, but I think I could have a few more. We'll probably have far too many in such a small space. Thank you. I can't believe there's 8 of you here watching me do this. That's just hilarious. See, this is how not to do it. My son and his very lovely girlfriend have a little vegetable allotment, and he's just walked past and had a sneaky little look as to what Mother's doing. He didn't pass comment, so I don't know if that's good or not. Next week we can have a look at all these again and see if anything has materialised. I think next we're going to do some radish. got so many of these old containers, I thought I might as well use them. I know there's no drainage holes, but it is literally just for the seeds, so, or the seedlings. That was lettuce. And this is going to be radish in this one. Oh, I say, look at this. I've also got the flower seeds in the kitchen. Or did I? No, I didn't bring them out, did I?
Might be.
Hmm?
Probably better later on.
They just go in these though, because these are going to go on the kitchen windowsill. Sarah says, is the cat there? He is, and Emily's desperately trying to get him to come on the table so you can all see him. Actually, wait a minute, if we do this. There he is. Bertie. So he does exist. Go on then, there's a good boy. All right. So he does exist. He likes to think he's a little dog. And he's a house cat, but supervised outside in the garden, because, yes, that's okay. There he is, he's jumped down again. Would you mind putting that Disney's shutting, closing, please? I've got an excellent assistant. She's always a good assistant, isn't she? She doesn't want to actually join in. She's had a very busy couple of days. Sarah says, oh, Bertie's sweet. Emily says he is. He is very sweet. I always think house cats are different to cats that go outside. I'm just getting the soil bucket topped up. You're all right. I love that Bertie's asked for. Has he gone? I think he was round here. Oh no, he's not by me. He's gone in the garage to play in the garage. So if you hear a crash, you know it's him. He loves playing in the woodshed. The woodshed, I think, is his favourite, isn't it? What did you say? Emily and I are trying to have a conversation here. In code. We did it. Right, so this time we've got some carrot seeds. Thank you, Emily. Excuse me. Right. Well, you need that one. That was radish, right? Radish. So we got this tub this time. Just quickly move it over to the soil. Were there any other containers down there? What about behind the shed?
A small one with pounds in this colour.
Yes, that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? We're down to 3 people. When I normally say how many people there are, it usually goes down a number. A galloping pony just came past the table. That's a great idea, that one. Oh, he wants to go inside, does he? Was it too windy for him?
I think so.
That's the other thing. When you have a house cat, they're not used to being outside. So when they are outside and it's a windy day, they just don't know how to cope with it. So he's pathetic. He's gone inside. Now, when I water this one's got holes in the bottom. This is carrots. Jewellery and gemstones. Hello, nice to see you back. Thank you for joining us. He says, I've just covered the roof of my boat with pots. Hopefully I'll have seedlings soon. All vegetables, some poppies. Can't beat gardening, enjoy. You're absolutely right. It is good fun, isn't it? And I thought, well, why not go live? Sarah says, Alan Titchmarsh needs to watch out. His Sunday show ratings might drop. Oh, Sarah, you are funny. Right, because this has got holes in the bottom, I'm just going to stick it on there. And I'm kind of making this up as I go along. And I've got the easy job. Emily's doing all the hard work. Thank you. So I put that there. Wonderful. Leave it, that'd be right, leave it in. Look what she's found us in the garden. We've got this now. Would you like to sit down? Right. Emily doesn't feel well today. I don't know if it's started cold or what it is, I don't know. She doesn't know. You don't seem as though it's cold. And it's not COVID. Do you want to go inside? Yeah, I think you're right. Would you like a piece of wood? And oh, Em, I'll show you what we could. Shall we get the thing out of the, as we're now doing tomatoes, shall we get the thing out of the box and show them what we are planning to grow our tomatoes in this year? Be back with you in a minute. I'm just putting some soil in the next container. There we go. Different, isn't it? A few years ago, we got a hanging planter for some tomatoes. We're growing in, so the tomatoes hang down from a bag, and we've never used it.
It's a bit sponge at the bottom.
Is there? On the box is, oh, we got a hook on the box, on the back. No, is there a picture on the back? There is indeed. Hi Connor, thank you for joining us. So this is the bag. It's obviously frowned the wrong way. So there's the bag. There's the tomatoes. They hang down the bottom, and it actually hangs that way round. So we thought we'd give that a go this year. Leave it out, yeah, that'll be fine. We're just having a go at planting some seeds to grow, Connor, as you do on a Sunday afternoon. And then it's just something different to do, isn't it? If I can get into the packets of seeds, we'll be all right. We'll be on to the next one. What time are you out? Oh, you're not? You were going to be, though, weren't you? Yeah. Right. I didn't get, because you get so many tomatoes, I didn't get too many seeds. So some are having 2, some are having 1. But I don't think we're going to need more than 10 plants, do you? So I'm just going to cover them over. I'm making this up, as I keep saying, as I go along. And I know some of these haven't got soil. I think that's our wood delivery just arrived. How's that looking? Now, of course, I can't remember which ones didn't have the seeds in, so I'm just topping them all up with a little bit of seed. Or soil, rather. Yeah. He's, what? Yeah. My car, is it in the way? Oh, right, okay. Oh, yes, of course. He's not to the garage, isn't he? I think Dad's aware, isn't he? He's probably got a camera alert. Quick drink. Now, these have got drainage holes. haven't they, in the...
Yes.
I'm just going to walk through these. I think I'll probably get this on the... Did I go out the front door?
Yeah.
I'll leave those there. Hmm? Yes, you can do it on the grass. Yeah. So we could keep packets so we know what they are.
Is this tomatoes?
Yes. We might have time doing this at the right time. We might get out of moving the wood from one garden to the other. Could I have the green tub next, please? Hello to those of you just joining. This is very chaotic life today. I've had a go at doing some seeds, and now I'm going to put in here. These are all going to be inside to begin with. I've been watching online an app where there's a gardener at a stately home, and he says just get ordinary potatoes. I do have Charlotte potatoes. Let ordinary potatoes sprout, put them in soil and they will grow. I do have, thank you, these Charlotte seed potatoes as well, but I haven't, they've not started to chip yet. The noise is the trailer of wood that's just been delivered at the side. I do apologise. We don't have this trouble when I'm out on location somewhere, do we? Thank you. And for those of you that are just joining, we'll let the wood just fall out of the container, I think, otherwise you won't hear me. Right. I think there's still some in there, isn't there? Yes. So don't follow what I do, because I'm just making this up as I go along. Do look for yourselves and get the correct way to do this. So for all of you gardeners out there, see these shoots, well, I don't know, to me they're going to get damaged when the next lot of soil goes in, but I'll put it in carefully. That might be enough to begin with, Emily. I've got two more here. I think we've got enough in there, don't you? But I've got two more if there's something else. Nothing else? No? Just have a sip of my drink. Right, so, as I say, I'm not sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. Emily just said we need her granddad. He'd know what he's to do. He was a farmer. He said, no, girls, you're doing it wrong. No, girls. Nanny would be supervising. I bet you're all cringing at how I'm doing this, aren't you? Sarah says, I hope we can have a follow-up video. How many potatoes do you get? There will be quite a few. And if you had a bigger pot, what you do, when I've grown these in the past, I've used a great big container and I put them in layers. So I'd put quite a bit of soil on top and then I'd put the next ones on top of that, trying to remember where the other ones below it were. And you do get quite a few. For the Charlotte potatoes, which are my favourite to grow, I've got 2 kilos of those, and I have got a big container down the end of the garden. I don't think we want that stone, do we? Yes, so I'll do that in the next time we go live. And these aren't staying outside. These potatoes are going to go in the shed because it's so cold. Or they might go in the woodshed. No, because Bertie will play in the woodshed. But yes, this is the intention, to follow these ever so often and just see how they're all doing. I think I will do, yes, because I've got this really high one here.
Would you like me to just put it in the pot?
That's a good idea. Don't touch this one, so will you? Thank you. Sarah, when you've got your house, you'll be growing as well. There's nothing like going out in the garden, picking everything you need salad-wise for tea, and then having it that evening. That's just the best ever, that really is. This one's so high. Have I? Oh yes, oh I've missed one. Sarah says hopefully she'll be growing things when she's got her new house. You will. Yeah, lovely, thank you. Eventually we'll get some leaves on these. I've still got this bit here, that's the top. I think that might be a good idea. Sarah says convincing Ben to eat anything green is a challenge. Ah, but if he's grown it himself, of course he will. There, shall we leave that like that, do you think? Yeah? So we do have 2 further potatoes to plant. Emily says there are no spare pots down at the end of the garden. I'm just going to have a little look. You don't think there's anything at all? Did you look in the shed?
No, I didn't.
I can go if you like. The wood that's just been delivered is being transferred from the side of the garden. Yes, brilliant, Emily. Round to the back garden. Normally Emily and I would be helping to move this. But because we're live, we can't, can we? We can't help. Excellent, well done. Should we put it in this one? Yeah? No, no. Can you remember the holes in the bottom of this one? Can't remember.
Yes.
There are there? Let's just put a tiny bit. Mind you, the water is... Sarah says, have you been watching the Great Pottery Throwdown? I haven't. I'm always too busy making my videos to do anything else. Italian says, bet you planned the live to coincide with the wood delivery. It seems that way, but we didn't, did we? It's just because when there was the noise outside to begin with, we both looked at each other too much and said, what is that? But no, it seems like we have planned it. Quite funny, really. I don't know if we had any other packets of seeds, did we? That's probably sufficient, I would have thought. Oh, why can't I get them so you can see them? There we go. Thank you. Would you like to sit down? No? Did we have any other packets? No, the only other thing would be the flowers. I can go get those when I've done these. I think they're on the worktop by the windowsill. I've got a great helper. Do you get a ton or half a ton? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, is he?
Tomato bread.
He's so silly, that cat, honestly, isn't he? Don't you think? Hmm? Right, I'm just going to do a little bit of water. On there. Thank you. So, shall we use these? You can tell we're just making this up as we go, can't you? Just because they were only 50p, I said, how can you have seeds for 50p when usually they're like £3 a packet, aren't they? So for a laugh, that's why we got these, a mix of different flowers. And I've got two, so I'm going to just put them into these containers. Goodness, look at that, Amy. It's loads. Yeah. That might do to begin with. I think, yeah. Look out, folks. Judith has just arrived. You can come in.
Oh, we can go in.
Judith normally helps me with my life sometimes. You all know her, don't you? Hello, Arthur.
Hello, everyone.
Judith says hi, all. We are doing this how you're not meant to do it, and just hoping for the best.
Okay. Is that just soil you're using or compost?
It's whatever I was given.
Okay.
Really? I have no
Are
idea.
you alright, Tiger?
Oh, the bag's down there.
It is a sun, isn't it?
Because it looks very soil orientated.
Is it bright?
Yeah, no, you're not.
Sowing, cutting, compost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, see? Sally Ann says hi, Judith.
Hi, Sally Ann. Hope you're well. I'm just going down the beach with my little grandson.
You don't need to shout.
Sorry. I thought he was in the class with all the children.
Yeah, no. No, miss.
There's a certain young man for that as well. Are we all helping to do the planting in the wood, are we?
Well, I think Edward's going to help.
Is he?
Yeah. And so we were just saying that we've got are too busy doing seeds.
Of course.
So you're really going to the beach?
Yes, we're going to have a look along the coastline at Hemsby and see how devastating it is.
How are you going to view that with the beach being shut?
We're not quite sure yet. We
No.
may find an access somewhere. We'll have
Yeah.
a
Well,
look
if I was you,
and see what's accessible and what isn't. Hi, Edward.
How are we?
Good, thank you.
don't mind us here. We're having a family conflab and a friend conflab,
Ooh,
and
it's saying my family now.
oh, we might as well be.
Oh, dear.
I think I see you more than my family. Wait, I haven't got any family.
That narrows It down a bit, folks.
Yeah.
Right, we better go get this little young man down there.
Okay.
To have a
Are
little
you
explore.
coming back later?
I'm apparently being dropped back later, yes. So
Are you? Are you?
may get a surprise visit if you're at home.
Feel free. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere.
You're not, okay.
It's a win,
Yeah.
Right.
I can tell you all about my horrific time at the dentist.
Oh, ouch. Okay. I noticed we're
Not speaking properly.
No.
I know. I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
Have
Bye,
fun.
everyone.
I'll tell you where you'll get on there.
Where's that?
If you go to Newport Cottages,
Oh, yes.
but you park further down at Hawaii Bungalows in the gateway.
Yeah.
Walk to the end, and you can access the beach there.
Okay,
It's
thank you.
look for the derelict building, which was the pub,
Yes.
and it's near there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right.
We'll see what we investigate then.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. You ready?
Oh, bye, Arthur. Bye. Look after Nanny and Mummy. Could I just have some in that one, please? Sorry? Just like these, please. Do you help me, Dad? Yeah. Thank you. Right, so we've got the boys doing the wood delivery now while the girls do the seeds. Arthur helped. Oh, did he? Oh. My friend's grandson apparently helped put some of the wood in the wheelbarrow. He's 2. He's called Arthur, but he calls himself Arter. He's so sweet. He's such a little puppet. Could I have one more scoop in there, please? Thank you. For anybody just joining and wondering whatever you've arrived at, we've been planting vegetable seeds or salad seeds, and this is how not to do gardening. So I'm going to divide this between 2 pots. Probably far too many. But it's just, how we go. Emily's gone to help do the wood. I know this isn't my usual kind of life that I do. It seems very hectic with lots going on in the background. But that's just Did she say how long they'll be? What time she'll be back? Do you think? Oh. I just opened the packet and I put some of the seeds on the table. I don't think I put all that soil in here. There's more seeds in this packet than the last. Right, I'm just going to do this like this. I think it's fine, isn't it? So it does need a little bit more soil on top. Oh no, there's Emily, not more soil. Yeah, this one scoop on top. Oh, yeah, because only one, maybe don't want two. I don't know. I think maybe one's fine. Yeah, I need two on this one. Yeah. Sally Ann says, can't wait for episode 2 once they're all shooting. Bye for now. Have fun. Thank you, Sally Ann. Sorry, it's not my usual live in front of boats or whatever else, manure heaps, whatever else I take you to. Enjoy the rest of your day. Do you not know I park them beside a manure heap and do my live from there? No? These poor subscribers of mine, they have so much to endure. Yeah, a little bit more. Thank you. Have they done all that heat? No. I can't remember which ones we did now. Should we just put a bit more on each one? Because I can't remember. We had enough compost. We'll need more for the potatoes. But we had enough for today, didn't we? You can tip it out into the bucket if it's easy. So I do apologise to all you wonderful gardeners out there. And I have no intention of making this a gardening channel. This is just a way of doing a live. And then once they start sprouting, thank you, that's sufficient. Once they start growing, I'll just show you every now and again. Yeah. Can't put too much in because there's holes in the bottom of these tubs. Would you like some fish? Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe there's a bit on the floor. I think it is empty. Oh, we've gone down to 2 watchers. Connor says, I think you should be on Gardener's World. I think this proves why I'm not on Gardener's World. Sarah says, I can only grow lavender basically because it's hard as nails and doesn't care how impatient I am. Well, all I'm going to do with these now is put them inside on the windowsill and wait and see what happens. The potato ones are going to go in the shed. These flower seed ones will probably go in the shed as well. And the others inside on the windowsill. And hopefully Bertie will investigate them. No, I'll put a barrier up so he can't get there. The pile of wood is looking good, isn't it? So what are you all doing today? Well, I say you all, or both of you. Sarah, we know, is going to go tenpin bowling. And then there were none. then it's just me. If you're watching this on the replay, I'm surprised you got this far, actually. I thought you might have got a bit bored before now. Hello, Bob. Bob says, hi, Lisa. I've been outside doing some weeding and found you doing a gardening programme. Well, I think it might be a one-off, Bob. Just put some salad seeds. These 4 here are flowers. We put some potatoes in a great big container, but I've still got more to do, but they've not chit yet. And then I put lettuce, tomatoes, spring onions, courgettes, radish, and carrots, peppers in the other containers. So we'll see what happens. Sarah says, have to love you and leave you now as we're setting off now to go bowling. Have a wonderful time, you two. So it's probably just as well you've arrived now, Bob, and not later, because you would have been horrified at how I've been doing this. So you probably arrived at the right time. There are the others. And if you wonder what the noises in the background is, while I was live, we had a wood delivery arrive. And so the men of the house are moving that from the side garden to the back garden. And then it all needs stacking in the woodshed. So that's them occupied for the rest of the day. And us girls have been doing the planting. Bob says, last week my robot mower was doing its own thing, was cutting the grass in the middle of the night. Oh, do you know, are they any good? I think they're a great invention. Several years ago, we were holidaying in Lincolnshire. Some log cabins in Stainfield, I think it is, or near Stainfield. And they had a robot mower. Bob says, yes, it's brilliant. And I mean, that's a few years ago now, and we're all fascinated by it. Because they're quite quiet as well, aren't they? Do you want to sit down? Because you could walk around the back and sit over there. Bob says, my keyboard is adding in extra letters. Don't worry. We all have that trouble, me especially. You ought to see some of the messages I send people. Think I've sent it right. And then I look and I think, oh no. That's a heap and a half over there, isn't it, Emily? So is that your gardening finished for the day now, or have you got more to do? Bob says, I went out one morning to find it had tried to cut the grass in the snow, was trying to push the snow around the garden, then got stuck. That's hilarious. You've done enough for today. Well, I don't blame you. That's us finished. A little bit of planting season, we're done, aren't we?
Yeah, maybe a piece.
Right. If I walk round the other side, I could show you this heap of wood. That way. Just taking you for a walk. So, as you can see, and that's all going to go in there. Bob says, I've got loads of wildflower seeds to plant yet. Yeah, I'm probably doing mine a bit early, but I thought, well, why not? I had a phone call this morning. Can I collect 14 bags of wood for myself? You said, of course I can. I have a friend that makes things out of wood, then contacts me to collect his offcuts. That's the sort of friend you want. We have a friend who does property renovations, so they're never anywhere long, and usually when they move to the next place, there's houses that are trees that are old and need to come down, and so we get all their trees. It is unusual for us to actually buy some wood, but yeah, they've kept us going with firewood for goodness knows how many years. Yes, you need to have friends with, got to have the right contacts, haven't you? I think it's if we cut it down and get rid of it, we can have it. They just want it out of the way. Bob says, am I the only person watching now? I think you might be actually, Bob. Yes, there's just you now, Bob, just one person. I've been live for 70 minutes, so I'll probably go soon anyway. Bob says we must organise a meeting in May. That is when we come up for a holiday. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Bob says you seem to have vanished on me. I'm still here. I am definitely still here. But I probably will go. Oh, we've gone up to 2 now, Bob. It was just a bit of fun, really, doing this live like this. Something different, and then something we can look at later on in the weeks of spring and summer and see how things are growing, if they're not. Hello to the new people that have just joined. I probably need to clear up here, I think, now. I'm just going to make this go taller. Oops. There are other seeds. So I'm going to call it a day now. Wish you all. Well, I've been here. I haven't gone anywhere. But I am going to go now, so I'm going to end the live as I need to clear up and wash my hands. And maybe I might be needed with stacking the wood in the woodshed. So thank you to everybody who's watching this on the replay. And thank you, Bob, you've got here to the end. The last person to watch. I'll be back again live at some point. Don't know when. Just tend to do these things on the spur of the moment. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye.